Ukrainians Maria Pinchuk and Mikita Pogorielov. This free dance is about the story of Enzo Ferrari. The team come up with this idea together with coach Matteo Zani, and they're both passionate about Formula One and legendary motorsport.
My name is Enzo. Enzo Ferrari.
But it's given him the victory that gives him the lead in the World Championship. Look at that reaction.
Without reticence, without hesitation.
Ask a child to draw a car, and certainly he will draw it red.
Fantastic job from you, Michael, as well. Beautiful fly.
My name is Enzo. Enzo Ferrari.
Maria Pinchuk and Mikita Pogorielov, and you can see a little disappointed perhaps with the performance. She had a really bad fall a couple of weeks ago, and that forced them out of the Bolero Cup in Sheffield. And so they've had an intense couple of weeks. They then had to compete for this spot at the Lombardia Trophy last week. And as I said in the rhythm dance, they only found out they would be competing here just days ago. Now, the work is done. They have done their job. I don't think it was the dream skate that they were hoping for. However, for me, Ted, I don't know about you, but I love the fact that as Formula One fans, they've come up with the concept, you know, a great soundtrack. It made me want to watch the film. It made me want to go and check out
that's
the
a good
plot.
point. That's a good point. It did. But you wonder, you know, because there's a lot of vocal in that, telling the story. And did they connect? And I'd be interested in other people's opinions on this. Did their skating connect to the story that you heard in the voice and the music? And we saw a lot of car type of, you know, moves.
Well, it's interesting because initially with the stationary lift, what an amazing way to showcase, you know, the Formula One car, and then through the 1-foot turns, that was the second element. You could see this, so he's, you know, driving the car as the entry into the stationary lift, you know, taking their body, taking the rules and the requirements that they need within the elements to showcase the concept of car driving. However, then later, it becomes more about the relationship and the partnership. So then I'm thinking of the film, and I'm thinking a little plot synopsis is about the connection between Enzo Ferrari and his mistresses, and I'm thinking, okay, well that makes sense now because they've disconnected from the car thematic and more about the relationship and the passion and intention between Maria and Mikita and their movements. So
okay, for you, they carried that off.
I did go and check very quickly during the performance a little Google synopsis of the film. So they did give me the sense of, oh, they're storytelling now about something different. So yes.
Yeah, okay.
And the synopsis of the film corroborates what I think I saw.
Well, it's a great thing about dance is that there's a new show. Every team there's a new show, and knowing the story and feeling, yeah, they got the story, it connected to it, I'm in it, right? Or not. So that's the value for the fans, and that's what I find most fascinating about ice dance. It's not the sports side, that's left up to the technical panel and to the judges, all the details, and yourself. But as a fan here, I'm connected. Well, a cool story, cool idea. I saw that. Oh, that didn't connect for me. Or, you know, those types of things.
If I go sport-wise, I think Maria and Mikita, you could tell that they've still not had the optimal prep. It was not as much speed and flow as the likes of the others, but contextually more difficult than others.
Let's take a look at the scores. 91.70 is the season's best. That is third, though, in the free dance. With a total competition score of 153.81, and that'll put them, and keep them, for the moment at least, into third place.